Hello guys, welcome to today's video, and this is the Garmin Forerunner 45. This is the entry-level running watch from Garmin. I got it 2 weeks ago and it cost me 279 Canadian dollars, roughly $200 US. And I still keep the box, and this is how the box looks like with the watch. So today I'm going to show you all the features that the Forerunner 45 has, and after using that for 2 weeks, I'll let you guys know if you should buy it, and I'll cover all the features. So it's not touch screen. So as you can see, there's 3 buttons on the left hand side, and there's 2 on the right hand side. So let's go through for each of the buttons. So for the first one on the right hand side, you can see my fingers pressing. It's a light button. So it works really well at night so that you can see everything clearly even though in the dark environment. So for the second button, it says, I hope you can see that clearly, it says up. So right now we are at the home screen. So when you press up, this is my customized widget. So the first one you were seeing was the heart rate monitor, which I turned it off because I'm not wearing that right now. And the second one, it says easy run, is actually the one I need to finish today under the Garmin Coach plan. And this is the steps for today. I just woke up, so I haven't had that many steps yet. So try to hold the up button. It's going to the main menu. So the first one you can see is the battery. I just charged it yesterday, so I have 80% of battery left. So let's say I want to go into the first option, watch face. So you need to press the upper button on the right. This is a confirm one. Press. Then we are under the watch face selection screen, and then we need to go up and down. So there's different type of watch face you can select, and this is the one with your steps total, your heart rate, and your total running distance of the week. And this is the more classic one. The classic one with your running distance and the dates. The classic one with steps, heart rate, and running distance. And this is the more original one without any information, only the time and the date and battery. And this is the one I'm using. So press the upper right button again to confirm, apply. Or you can select the color. So you need to press down, then the upper right button to confirm, press up and down. You can see the different colors. So this one looks like an orange, red, purple, white, blue, dark blue, and green. I prefer the green one. So I press the upper right button to confirm that, apply. So this is the first function, changing your watch face. Then we hold the up button again, go back to the main menu. The second one is the alarm clock. Press the upper right button to confirm and go into the alarm section. You can see already set up few alarms. This is the first one, 7 a.m. and it's off right now. Press the down button, go down, you can adjust the time. Right now I'm setting at 7 a.m. and we can adjust it to 6, to 5, and press the upper right button to confirm. I'm not going to change that, so I press the back button right here to go back. And you can repeat once or every day or only weekday, weekend, and you can customize. Then you're able to select which day you want to wake up at 7. So I'm not going to change that, so let's go back. There's also sounds, tune and vibration, none, but to be honest, if you select none, what's the point to have the alarm? So at least for me, let's go up. At least one of tune and vibration is needed for me. So, but you know, in order to wake me up, I need both. So let's go back. And also, the next step is backlight is on. So whenever the alarm is active, so the backlight's on. So let's say you turn on the alarm at 7 o'clock, then at 7 o'clock, the backlight will be on. Label, there's no label. Delete, I don't want to delete that, so let's go back. And this is the alarm function. So next step, next one on the menu is history. So let's go to history, the upper right button to go into history. It has run history or any activity history. So it says this week I have 1 activity, and let's go in. So you know, that was my activity on Wednesday, a 20 minutes run. So let's go back. Sorry. When you press the upper right button again, you can see the details of that activity. So go down, you can see your time, distance, pace, heart rate, calorie you burned, steps, and lap time. It's very detailed information. So let's go back. And you can also see the activity from last week. So let's go in and check. So I have 4 runs last week. One on Sunday, August 28th, 26th, and 25th. So when you go in, you can see all the details as well. So you don't need to check your cell phone, even the watch, you can see all the details. That's really good features. And there's some records. I just started using that, so the record were pretty bad. So let's go in and see the records. Running records, 1 mile, 1 kilometer, 5K, and you can clear all the records. I haven't done any cycling yet, so there's no records. There's only one I did last year with another Garmin watch, but it's still recorded here, so you can still see, oh, that was my longest, but actually the only ride on a Garmin device. So it was in 2019, as you can see. Okay, so totals, running totals weekly. This week, as I mentioned, I only have 1 run this week so far, so only 3.2 kilometers. And last week I have 4 in total. I have 1 hour and 47 minutes with 16 kilometers. As I mentioned, I only used that for 2 weeks, so there's not that many here. So monthly, right now in September, I only have 1 run so far. In August, there was 4, so this is the numbers I had in August. And as I mentioned, I have no cycling activities yet, so I'm showing 0 here. So next one's options. Options, you can delete all the activities and reset all the total, which I'm not going to do that for sure. So let's go back. So here's the main menu again. Widgets. Widgets is the one, remember at the beginning, I press the up button, it shows the heart rate, Garmin coach, and my steps. So when you go in, you can set up which widgets you want to show it on the screen. So right now I have steps, Garmin coach, and heart rate, and you can always add more, including health stats. Health stats means it will show your steps body battery and stress level at the same time. Body battery is a new feature of Garmin. Stress, both body battery and stress is, I know Garmin is calculated based on your heart rate. So you need to turn on your heart rate monitor. Calories, intensity minutes, my day, I haven't tried my day. I feel like my day is like calendar. Notification is like the messages you receive from your cell phone. It will also show on your watch, but you need to turn on your Bluetooth on both your watch and your cell phone. Weather is also connect to your cell phone. History, last run, calendar. But I don't need that many widgets, so I only keep that 3. Yeah, so let's go back. The next one is heart rate. So it's off right now because I'm not wearing right now, but when you turn it off, as you know, you can see the green lights. Oh, where's the green lights? Oh, sorry, it should have green light. Oh, because I guess it knows I'm not wearing, that's why there's no green lights. Okay, anyway, let's turn it off again. Oh, sorry, I need to turn it on in order to see the next one. So there's alerts, but I make it off right now. There's high alerts or low alerts. So you can customize the heart rate. Let's say whenever it hits 180, you feel like it's too high, it gives you an alert. Broadcast heart rate, I always turn it off. Broadcast during activity, off. Yeah, so let's turn off the heart rate. Sensors and accessory, those are for the external heart rate monitors or something like, but so I don't have any, so I just leave it there. Whenever I have it, I will add new for it. Phone, this is the one connect to your phone. So right now I'm not connecting to my phone because I'm not using it for now, but when you press on and you also turn on the Bluetooth on your cell phone, you will receive a message and notification. So obviously I wasn't turn on the phone feature, so that's why the notification is off. And whenever it's on, you can also select during activity, do you want still receiving the notification? Some people does, some people doesn't, but for me, I'm always turning it off because I want to keep focus. So let's go back to status, notification, collect alerts, pair phone. Pair phones, whenever you receive the watch for the first time, you need to pair your cell phone. Yeah, so let's turn it off, and this is the phone connection features. User profile is basically my information, like the day of birth of mine, the age of mine. I'm not going to show you. Safety features, this is new for Garmin. It's instant detection and assistance. So whenever you are in trouble, you're in emergency, if you set up emergency contacts here, it will send a message to your emergency contacts and let that person know where you are, but you need to connect to your cell phone because you need a data access. But the watch has a GPS location, but you still need to connect to your cell phone. Activity tracking, I always turn it on, otherwise it won't record your steps and other things. Move alert, that means if you're sitting for a long time, it will give you an alert, say, hey, you need to walk a little bit, you need to stand a little bit. I always turn it off because, sometimes when I'm at work, I couldn't walk for 30 minutes, but I don't want to see the alert. Go alert. Move IQ, I make it off because I don't really like Move IQ. Move IQ is like the system, or say the watch, can automatically notice what kinds of activity you are doing, but it's not that accurate. So sometimes I'm just walking very slow and I'm saying I'm doing a workout, actually I'm not. So I'll just turn it off. Whenever I'm doing an actual workout, I'll just turn it on by myself. System is a system setting. Language, yes, different languages. Time, you can set the time. It's 12 hours format. This is one I prefer. Set the time. Auto means whenever you connect to your cell phone, it will just adjust the time automatically. Backlight. So the backlight will on or off during the activity. For me, I always turn it off in order to save the battery. Sounds, I turn all the sounds off. Yeah. Otherwise, whenever you turn it off, whenever I press the button, it will be beep beep beep. But I don't like it. Yeah. So do not disrupt. I turn it off because I already turned off the notification feature, so it doesn't really matter if I turn on this one or not. Units, you can be metric or saturate or like miles or kilometers, whichever you prefer. Format, yeah, pace, speed, preference, start of the week, Monday or Sunday. For me, I would say Monday. Pace, speed, preference. I've never opened this one before. Let's take a look what that is. Running pace, cycling speed, walking pace. Okay, I need time to figure out what that is. Software update, I'm not going to press that because I don't think there's any updates today. Let's see, auto updates on. So whenever you connect to your cell phone, if there's an update, it will download that for you automatically. Yeah, reset, I'm not going to reset. So this is everything in the system setting. So let's go back. About is like Garmin information. Yeah. So this is everything you have. Oh, for some reason I turned on the alarm. At the main menu. So try to press the down button back to the widgets. And what if we hold the down button? It has a music control, but you need to connect to your cell phone, and the Garmin 45 Forerunner 45 doesn't have music features. So whenever you need to control your music, you need to have your cell phone connected to your watch. Unlike 245, 645, and 945, you can actually download the music in your watch, but this one doesn't. So I don't think there's any point to control my music on the watch. Yeah, when I have a cell phone. So we already finished the left hand side. Let's go to the right hand side. This is the upper right button. We pressed it so many times already, and it's a confirm button. So whenever we press that, it goes into the workout. So it reminds me, hey, today I have a workout session needs to do. If I press do workout, it will start searching GPS, but I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe I'll do it later. So I'll go wheel, and you will know, oh, the plan of today's workout, there will be a warm up, a 10 minutes run, another 10 minutes run is optional, and then cool down. Yeah. And when you press the upper right button again, it will let you know the details, which is really good. It's the same you can see on your cell phone, but you can download it to the watch. And you can also skip if you are busy or you're tired or you don't want to do anything. You can skip that and it will reschedule that for you. So the Forerunner 45 has few workouts to select. You already saw the running, treadmill, bike, walk, cardio, or you can add more, but I barely used it anything except running or cycling, so I don't think I need to add it. So here we are at run. So whenever you press run, it will start looking for GPS, and there's some workouts. Data screens means what kind of information you want to show on the screen during your activity. And alerts, as I mentioned, I haven't had any alerts yet. Labs, auto lab, or I should have turned it off because it's not really accurate. Yeah. Auto pause, so whenever you're waiting for a traffic line, it pauses that for you. And GPS, so when you go into GPS session, it has GPS off. If you're indoors, GPS only, and there's two more GPS options. Technically it makes it more accurate, but I tested, doesn't make any difference. So I just use the GPS only. I feel like it will save a little bit of battery. Yeah, so even right now I'm at home, it says GPS ready, so that's weird. But I'm not doing workout right now. But I feel like sometimes it takes really long time to look for the GPS. It gets me frustrated, to be honest. But it's only 2 weeks, so maybe after using it for a longer time, it gets better. So other workouts will be the same for treadmills. You don't need GPS, so you can just start. Press one more time, it will start for you. Bike, and also there will be GPS available. Walk, and there will be also the same. GPS is ready already. So basically, and the last button is back, so it doesn't happen anything when you hold the back. And I haven't mentioned that one more features is when you hold the upper left button, it goes into this menu. And as you can see, this is power off, timer. This, for me, this is the additional feature, but I have never used that for the last 2 weeks. Stopwatch, alarm, you can also control alarm here. Phone off means I'm not connecting to my phone right now. Do not distract, as I mentioned, turn it off. Find my phone. So whenever you're connected to your phone, when you press this button, it will let you know where the phone is. It's kind of like Find My iPhone. It will have BB to let you know where the cell phone is. Assistance is like the one I mentioned. Whenever you're in emergency, it will send your emergency contact your information, but it needs to connect to your cell phones anyways. Sign is like also so for this place, most likely you need to connect to your cell phone. Lock keys is that you don't want to touch any buttons by accident, so you press this one and power off. Yeah. So basically, this is all the features you have at the Garmin Forerunner 45. And before we finish the video, I'm going to show you what's on the box. So it says in the watch mode, up to 7 days of battery, but for the first 2 weeks of using, I noticed I need to charge that every 4 or 5 days, because sometimes I do some workouts, it needs GPS, so it doesn't stand for 7 days, but it's acceptable, at least much better than Apple Watch. And it's waterproof, and the water rating's 580 m, and size is 42 millimeters, and you can also buy a 45S, the smaller one, a 39 millimeters. So 45S is more for females for me. So at GPS mode up to 13 hours. I haven't tried that yet because most of my workouts are within 1 hour. So for the feature, I already mentioned Garmin Coach, incident detection and assistance. Live track is like broadcasting. I've never used that. Smart notification, heart rate, and Connect IQ. Okay, so Connect IQ is like, I remember at the beginning I showed you guys this few watch faces, and you can download more. So whenever you connect to your cell phone, you need to download an app called Connect IQ from App Store. Then you can download those watch face to your cell phone and then download it to your watch. But for me, this one is good enough, so I don't really need to download those one from the internet. So here is just some information, really small. I hope guys you can read it. It says made in Taiwan, okay, or China, yeah. Okay, so the box including charging cable and user manual only, yeah. And this is the so this is the overview of the Garmin 45 Forerunner. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So next video, I will actually log into my Garmin Connect, show you some numbers, and let you know if there's any things you can do with your Forerunner 45. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.